Everyone wants to be successful in today's world, but not everyone has what it takes to achieve greatness. In this video, I'm going to teach you what exactly is success, how you can define success for yourself, and how you can achieve the said success. I will tell you how you can set step-by-step goals so that you have a clear path towards whatever success you want to achieve, be it your exams, be it your financial success, be it a business, whatever it is. Okay? My name is Kalpit Veerwal. I'm an entrepreneur. I was also a very good student back in the day, and I was the All India Rank 1 in JEE. And on this channel, I try to motivate people and help them achieve their goals. So if you're new, subscribe and press the notifications. So what is success? Okay, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is that they take a definition of success from others. Okay, that is not the case. Everyone's definition of success is different. Now, when this thing is said, a lot of people, they misunderstand this concept. Okay, what a lot of people do is that if they are not able to achieve a particular goal, they just cope about it, and then they say that, oh, the definition of success is very different. So let's say someone did not do well in their exams, right? Then they will say that, oh, the definition of success is different. I'm not talking about that. Okay, you have to do the best possible you can do in whatever field you choose, but that field will be different, and the success in that field is going to sound and look very different. I'll give you an example. So let's say you're someone who's very interested in golf, for example, or you're interested in tennis, or you're interested in running. Okay, even if you become one of the best runners in the country, one of the best golfers in the country, one of the best kickboxer of the country, you will probably not be as well recognized, or you will probably not be as famous as someone who is not even one of the best cricketers in India. Why? Because cricket has more of a fan base. Now, if you decide your fame, decide your success level by how many people know you, then you will consider yourself an utter failure despite being a champion, right? So not every field has the same level of recognition, not every field has the same level of money, and none of those factors matter. What matters is you should have set a goal, you should have a passion that, you know what, this is where I want to be, okay? And then you set a path towards it, and once you achieve it, you should be happy. And you should consider yourself successful no matter what the world says, even if nobody in the world knows about it, okay? It could be something as obscure as, I don't know, origami, or it could be a very niche thing, okay? But if you're good at it, if that is your true calling and you have achieved it, you should be happy, okay? Don't define your success by what the world sees as success. Don't define it by what your friends see as success. Don't define it by that this is the popular thing, so this is success, okay? But at the same time, this should be true to you. Should be true to yourself, okay? What a lot of people do is, which I've explained earlier as well, that let's say they couldn't make money, okay? Let's say they tried for 5 or 10 years and they couldn't start a successful business or whatever it is. Then they will say that money doesn't bring happiness. Trust me, it does, okay? So you should not cope about things, okay? You should set a goal and then try your best to go there, okay? So now, how to set a path to be successful? What are the steps that you have to take, okay? So I think the first step you have to take is to visualize that goal, okay? You cannot win without visualizing yourself as the winner first, okay? So let's say you want to climb Mount Everest, right? Then you have to visualize yourself at the top of Mount Everest. Why? Because if you can't see yourself there, you cannot be yourself there, okay? You will not be there, simple as that. And once you see yourself at the top of that mountain, I want you to deconstruct what the process of that ideal version of you was going to look like, okay? You would have probably, prepared for your camping journey, prepared for your trekking, mountain climbing in this case. You would have packed up the supplies, okay? Then you would have gone to the base of the mountain, you would have traveled to the location, okay? After that, you would have set up a first camp, then there's a second camp. You know these things, right? In mountain climbing, there are stages, okay? So people, they just climb to a certain stage and then they halt, okay? So you have to think of it that way. So this is the analogy of a mountain climb. Now apply it to your own life. What is your Mount Everest? Is it money? Do you want to be a billionaire? Do you want to be one of the best students? Which one is it? Okay, it could be anything. You can let me know in the comments what your Mount Everest is. Okay, so let's say you decide that you want to make a lot of money. Okay, you want to be a billionaire. So you have to start small. You have to first of all imagine yourself to be a billionaire. You have to think of yourself as the billionaire or as the topper or whatever the goal you're imagining yourself as. If you're preparing for, let's say, CAT, or you're preparing for IAS, or you're preparing for JEE or NEET, then you have to visualize yourself as the topper of those exams. You have to visualize yourself as the billionaire, Okay, that's what you have to visualize, and then you see what's one step beneath that. Okay, so let's say you decide that you want to be the topper of an exam. Okay, then what comes below that? You probably did well in your class 12th, you knew everything, you revised your material really well, you studied well, you spent a lot of hours, you practiced a lot of tests, right? That was the prior thing to becoming the topper. Okay, now what is the prior thing before that? Okay, before that you were probably trying your best. Okay, you couldn't get marks, you couldn't understand everything, but you were trying your best. Now since you were trying your best, you were eventually able to understand things. Okay, now what comes prior to trying things? That is the process of taking action. Okay, you tried, you didn't just laze around like other students, you actually picked up a book and you tried to read it. Okay, so that is what came prior to the goal of studying for the exam. Okay, and what came before that? Maybe this video. Okay, maybe the thought of you visualizing yourself as the topper, or if it's a business thing, okay, you want to be a billionaire, you want to start a very big company. So what comes before that? Before that comes a $100 million company. Before that comes a $10 million company. Before that comes a $1 million company. Before that, maybe you right now. So you have to think how you can go from here, wherever you are. If you're broke, then how do you go from broke to making 10,000 rupees a month? Or then you think, how do you go from there to make 1 lakh rupees a month? Okay, I think most of us can figure out a business plan that can make us 10,000 or 1 lakh rupees. Not that hard. I've made videos about it. You can look it up. Or you can subscribe and check my videos in order. Okay, so let's say you figure out a way to make rupees 1 lakh a month. Now you have to think, how can I scale this 10 times and reach to 10 lakhs a month? Once you reach there, that is going to be the second base of your mountain climbing, right? Remember that Everest analogy? Okay, then you think, how can I multiply 10x until you get to the goal? Okay, so this step-by-step breakdown is very important, because if you see yourself as just standing on the mountain, if you just visualize the top, you have to visualize yourself at the top. But in the real world, please don't look at the top and get depressed that how will I reach there, because someone has reached there, but they didn't reach there by looking at the top. They reached there by looking at the next possible stage where they can go from now. Okay, so that is what I want you to do, that I want you to visualize what's the next step that you can take that will bring you closer to your goal. Okay, I hope I made myself clear, and this was my definition of success for you, how to achieve it. Okay, so I want you to think of a goal, whatever it is, and then visualize the steps for it. Okay, and let me know in the comments what those steps and what that goal is. Signing off, Kalpit Veerwal here. You can check out our website and app acadboost.com. If you're a student, we provide a lot of content there, and you can subscribe to this channel for more such advice. Thank you, good luck. Feel free to reach out to me on my social handles. Everything is linked in the description. Bye.